Can a brother just be happy, enjoy his new woman, enjoy his newfound wealth without somebody trying to take his woman away and get her locked up? Throw some mystery baby in his lap and try to sleep with him. Oh, jeez. Let's get into it. Now here we have where we left off last week, where Karen, who obviously in her mind thinks Zach is still her man, finally gets confronted by Fatima, who comes downstairs to have a little chat with her. Now, our sister Fatima is letting Karen know, I've been so patient and so nice with you. But, you are at the last straw right now. Showing up at my man's house, at our house, all hours of the night is totally disrespectful. And Zach, of course, is nervous as hell, but no. Fatima no, I'm going to address this because she needs to know, yes, this is my man. Whatever baby that you are expecting, I'm sorry. That's basically your problem right now, because that's yet to be established as far as this paternity is concerned. So Karen has to get it through her head. Fatima is not one to be played with. She's pushing her luck. It's very frustrating. And to sit up in here and deal with something, because in your mind, Karen cannot fathom the fact that this is not Zach how it used to be. Get into an argument, go with another woman, I'm going to come and get you back, or you going to get me back, and business as usual. No, that's not the case, Karen. And she was in for a rude awakening, because now she was actually confronted by Zach's words. She can see they're happy and, in their new home. Yes, they said it was their home. And, it was just a big smack in her face. But it was a hit with reality that she needed to see. They are happy and they are a couple. But to their surprise, old girl pops in with Zach, quote unquote, one night stand baby. So Karen cannot believe this. Zach I don't know what you talking about. This is not my baby. She was I came out, because I happened to pass by and saw you out here. And then the thing that did it was the fact that she said, oh, you must be Karen. What? How do you know my name? She was well, when I was working, Zach mentioned you, I guess he was upset with you or whatever when we slept together. But, he really does care about you. She was livid. She was too through. She was good luck, Fatima. This is your headache now. And Karen bounced. Bad enough, you thought, I guess, you can have this pregnancy over Fatima's head as Zach's first child. But now you are confronted with the fact that no, he may not, your baby may not be the first. It may be the second. So you're not special anymore, Karen. And I think that's what really, really hurt her. So they're going back and forth. Fatima finds out that, he met her when she was stripping at some club, but he said the wrong thing. He was everybody takes chicks to the back room or whatever. So Fatima wait a minute. She didn't say that. So you do know who she is. And so Fatima was you going to handle that. She went on in the house, and now Zach is dealing with baby mama on his own. And she was listen, this is yours. He we going to have to take a paternity test. She said, fine. We'll take it. She was you want to see him? He was no, I don't want to see him. Cute kid, but I got to find out if he's mine. She was okay, but I see you in a nice house, so we will be taken care of. No, boo, not we. If he's the father, the baby will be taken care of. Not a group deal, but this smells like Hayden all over it. We shall see. Now, here we have Bio. Sabrina's bringing him to the house, which I do not feel comfortable with. I would have got up and left from the restaurant how he was hitting on my friend. But no, Sabrina and her naivete brings him over. Now he knows where she lives. He likes the fact that she lives by humble means. So, you wouldn't be looking for a whole lot of my money because you seem to live in a very modest fashion. So now, I don't know. I got red flags up because, Logan knows he's familiar looking. All this issue with the bank. Bio now is looking pretty shady to me. He tell her, don't be jealous. I'm sorry. your friend just looked like the women of my country. Well, you said the same thing about Sabrina. So that's still not cool, bye. We'll deal with that later. Now, here Dani is, I guess before getting ready for work, she comes by to let her know. No, I don't even think it's early yet for work. No, it's probably still at night, but Sabrina's not answering the phone. So that's why she got to come to our house, because of course she's really, really scared about the fact that Sabrina is maybe in trouble with the bank. She like, look, Logan told me to tell you, to be careful. Her thing is, are you stealing these white folks' money? I'm like, I don't know. It doesn't look good for Logan to sit up there and put that little bit of information out there, but won't give the details because he's afraid of his job. Listen, you done told me that much. You need to come up with some more, because these are one of my best friends. And if she's in trouble, she really needs to know how to handle it. So Sabrina's, of course, really, really nervous. Dani should have told her, he said, get a lawyer. Because even if she feels she didn't do nothing wrong at the bank, then don't worry about it. But I'm letting you know what Logan said. No, she should have told her still that he says you need to get a lawyer. This sounds bad, so she can talk to Andi about this. Dani can't help her with this situation except pass on the message. So after that, she left. But she really needs to seek counsel with Andi ASAP. You hear me? So now Dani's back at the penthouse, I guess, about to leave. And her girl comes in absolutely struggling. This was a really sad scene. But, this is what sister girls do. I was agitated earlier with my sister because she knew I was in front of her house. But I need my girlfriends. Who else do you have when you are really gut punched with a big night? Number one, she was confronted with the reality that Zach is gone. She was in absolute pain. And my sister here, I think her name is Ebony. Ebony, you killing it with the acting. You are really getting a lot better with these dramatic scenes. Zach had a good scene, I think, tonight too. So it's really, really stepping it up. But Karen was really heartbroken, and Andi felt so bad for her. It was really, really sad, because somebody that you love is gone. Regardless of how bad the relationship is, the feelings are still there. And now you left with the reality that you're carrying a child and the man has moved on. And not only that, you also confronted with the fact that he may possibly have another child in addition to yours from a one night stand when he was with you. So that was very crushing. My heart went out to her as a woman, because this was a very emotional night. But you know what? Things happen for a reason. And I'm glad she was confronted with this, because it helped her to see how she really, really has to move on. So then she realized something is up with Andi, and she asked her what was going on. Well, Andi told her that this fishbowl, basically, that I'm living in with all the glass, as Karen puts it, yeah, Gary bought it and he was watching me through a telescope. And she was like, that's crazy. And it is. It's absolutely crazy. He got you a penthouse just so he can keep watching you. And she was like, yeah, you're right. I mean, we got to stop being foolish over these men. I mean, you should have never took that penthouse. Now all your stuff is stored away and you have no place to stay. So at this point, she asked Karen if she could stay with her because all her stuff is gone. Karen, of course, said yes, that's her girl. What else is she going to say? So to be continued with that. Now, in the meantime, Zach comes over, and now you have to look at the whirlwind of emotion and this dilemma that now Fatima has. She loves Zach, but Zach comes with a lot of issues. Bad enough I had to deal with your ex and her possibly carrying your baby. Now I get confronted with another woman who's saying from a one-night stand at a strip club, you may have gotten her pregnant, and she knows too much of your personal business with Karen for this maybe to be a good, strong possibility. So, at this point, she's feeling a little frustrated. And Zach, in one of his best scenes yet, I think emotionally, really put his acting gloves on and went to work. He was frustrated and aggravated at the fact that, I've changed. I'm trying to be a better man, but I keep getting hit with a whole lot of negativity. But you have to look at it from Fatima's point of view too. This is a woman who's trying with you, trying to fall in love again, get back on the bandwagon from being hurt in the past, and the man that she loves keeps hitting her with stuff due to poor judgment and just bad habits that he did in the past. And it's like, is this really worth it? In the back of your mind, you have to ask, even if I love him, do I want to take on all of this baggage? So this is a huge dilemma. I just, hope this will all, work itself out, and a brother can just be happy with his woman, his wealth, and move on and try to make a better, life for himself. So she's getting a little upset. She went on from work, and in the meantime, while she's leaving for work, her brother gets hit up by the senator's wife yet again to come and meet her at the hotel. Her patience is low. She told him 1 hour, bro. 1 hour. Now here we got Andi and Karen at the table. I guess it's the next morning. They're both getting ready for work, and they're having a talk over this whole situation. Two sisters both have big struggles ahead of them, a lot of decisions to make, and these dilemmas pretty much got them shaken. But a good cry can sometimes do it, Karen. A good cry, a good prayer, and gird up your loins. And between this is with you and God, you can fight this battle of what you're going through. Both of you make better decisions. Andi, let that go. They were joking about Dani probably saying keep the penthouse, but no, don't keep it. Give that man his stuff back. Be done with it. Get your place. Because he's coming for you, Andi. He's coming for you to see what he can do to sue you and get that place back. Karen, in the meantime, sipping on her tea, much more relaxed and trying to get, a handle of her situation. But, I love, the strength of girlfriends to lean on when you have problems. There's nothing worse than having to go through these things alone. So I'm glad they got each other. Now you have Dani. Now Dani's like, look, she's trying to get ready for work, but of course, old girl Sabrina is stressing, so she makes a stop in the morning. Everybody's hanging with each other early in the morning before work. So she's getting ready. Sabrina's like, oh God, you think everything's okay, with the bank, and she's, just losing it and unraveling. Do you think, I have anything to worry about? Oh my God, something about $85 in the bank. Daddy's like, baby, I try to balance my accounts. It was off once by $84. She was like, look, this man is a Fed. He's not coming after you for no $84. You have to really think. First of all, did you not think the fact that Quincy is staying with Maurice, that's not something that may come back and bite you in the behind, Sabrina? Let alone him trying to set you up as a plot for getting out of jail. Now you may be behind it. Whew, that's a lot. Now we have this chump in here messing and teasing with Fatima. She's back at work. His punk behind got to come in there and bother with her. She's like, what? So he's sharing the news that he has a friend that works, with the feds or whatever, and she gave him access to the federal database. And what did I see? I saw your man Zach and the senator's wife, Fatima, acting like she's not fazed by it, but in the back of her head, those wheels are turning. And, I see her give him something with her bags or what have you when he leaves. And what happens next? He put $20,000 down. I don't know how you knew exactly how much, but put $20,000 on the stock and he won. So, what that means. Bye-bye, Zach. So, she's basically telling him, you better go somewhere with your little dick energy because I have no time for you. What is it that you are so obsessed? And I like to know that answer too. With me and Zach, like, what is it? I mean, put in the comments, what do you think Hayden's problem really is? Why is he so much on a vendetta just with a woman who no longer wants him? And why would he care about Zach in his life? What is it that he don't have a life, that he can't go out there and get a new woman and have to keep meddling in their affairs? That's why I think he dug up this girl and plotted to put this whole baby mama thing on him just to rid him from Fatima, or to have Fatima leave him. He is on a mission that will not stop. So Andi comes in, boobies perking and glistening. and tells him to get on up out of here and asks if Fatima's all right. She was like, I'm all right. She said, I heard about last night. She was like, yeah, but Fatima really didn't want to get into it because, of course, she knows her friend filled her in. She asks, is everything okay with Zach? And she says, yeah. Lie, no, it's not. But Fatima really don't want to get in it right now because I'm sure her wheels are turning when it comes to this stock tip and the senator's wife that Hayden just spoke about. Now, here we got old girl, mystery baby mama coming to Karen's shop. The audacity. But, of course, remember that lady that was looking for Zach before knew where the shop was. So, of course, she told this lady where the shop was. So, she said, I'm just coming over here, like, I guess, to break bread or whatever. I don't know why she cared to be friends with Karen. Like, Karen was going to be cool with her. But woman to woman, I just wanted you to know he really did love you. He was just, I guess upset. And, I thought you should know. She was like, that really don't matter to me. I don't blame Karen. I could care less what you saying he said. Because, Trick, he cheated on me with you. Now may possibly have a baby. Get up out my shop. I don't care to make friends with you. I don't care what nice thing you trying to do. Because, of course, she claimed she trying to be a nice person by sharing this with her. But her sister don't care about that. Okay? You have a lot of nerve. And she said, well, I'm going to just tell you this. You lucky you not married to him because you tell him I'm going to come for that ass. Well, good luck. Do what you got to do. But I like to know how this finishes out for the new season. So she leaves. Pam like, what's up with that? Nosy Pam got to figure out what the deal is. And she basically told her, mind your business, be professional. And Pam, I don't know why Karen keeps her around because she is annoying as hell to me. Put in the comments, anybody else annoyed by Pam? She gonna answer the phone, tell a customer the name of the shop. Well, that's what she call herself. But she don't know how to do no perms. But I'll take your appointment. Wow, Pam. Wow. Now, Q is over here the next morning with Maurice. And Maurice is pouting like a little baby as always because he's trying to fight off that temptation of sexual chocolate over there tempting him. But he said he has breakfast for him and he can eat before he go to shop. And he's like, no, I don't want none of your food or what have you. You better watch yourself with me. Maurice, pouts and gets nervous and goes off. He's like 5 different emotions in one when he's dealing with Q. And Q like, get a grip because, just get your breakfast. It's not that serious. He's like trying to hold himself and clutch his pearls and, like covering up himself like he's naked or whatever. And he's just so over the top, Maurice, sometimes. Over the top. So he makes this face and basically skedaddles on to work and tells him goodbye and has his little words. But the thing is, when he leaves, we see him on the phone getting ready to call Logan. Now, I knew when Q got out early and was so adamant about coming to Maurice. I didn't know he was trying to set Maurice up, but I knew that was trouble for Maurice to even entertain bringing him to his home. And in order to get out of jail, he promised them that he lied and said that they were scamming him or set him up to do this robbery at the bank. And Sabrina and Maurice are the ones. And he told this whole lie and got this fake admission on tape to give to Logan. I don't see how it can stand. It was just a joke. And I don't see why they would believe them. But this situation right here is a whole hot mess. I knew Q was not to be trusted. Now, the Pierre de Resistance of the night. Zach finally comes in and meets this woman who gave him the stock tip. And she having her little drink and chilling on the bed like, I got a phone call from a lawyer. No kidding. Oh, dusty behind Hayden. We know who it was. But the thing is, Hayden threatened this woman to probably tell her secret and the situation with Zach to her husband. And unless she does this, he won't blow the whistle on her with the information that he knows. So now this whole ploy to sleep with Zach, I believe it's a setup to get him on tape so he can have that information to show Fatima or use it however Hayden wants to use it. And, that way he'll have something over the senator's wife as well. Because I think they had problems in their marriage or was looking to get divorced or whatever when she first met Zach. And that's why she looked out for Zach to get back at the husband with the money. So now in this little tangle web we weave with Hayden trifling troll behind, he's using this woman. And this whole thing of sleeping, I think, is another plot of Hayden's. Zach couldn't believe it. She said she's not going to tell anyone. She doesn't want any money from him. She just wants to sleep with him. Nah, Karen. No. He is not enticed by this. He was like, if it's not one thing with Zach, it's another. This brother can't get a break. Well, fam, I thought this episode was the season finale, but no. Next week is definitely the finale. We are going to see what happens. There's so much to unravel, but you can best believe it's going to be crazy. The bank gets seized by the feds. It's just one big mess. Until next week, fam. Peace.